Okay, believe it or not, this is actually take 3. I've been having audio issues, but c'est la vie. The show must go on. So let's get on it. So this video is a brief tour of Canvas and our syllabus. So we are Caffeinated Kermit, typing away as soon you will be. So this is ours. Let's go ahead and open up our syllabus. The first thing you see there. So click it. It's a Word document. Boom, we got it ready. Things are going better this time around. Okay, this is us. The English 1A journey. So Panda's my favorite animal, so he's there greeting us. So there's my email address. Please feel free to reach out. Obviously our class is online. This first page is really just logistical description of the class per the understanding of Chaffey College. You'll notice here that they're asking for three activities, 3 tasks from the Writing Center. Sorry, not from the Writing Center, from the Success Center. And there'll be more info about that later on in this video, so stay tuned. So it's going to be 3 hours, 3 activities, 3 verifications, essentially, for the whole semester. So, and these do have their own deadlines, which I've integrated into our modules, so it's never going to be a surprise. This one is the meat and potatoes. It's my course intro. Check it out. Welcome to English 1A. I'm so happy to have you join our very own learning community of readers and writers. At its core, the thematic premise that undergirds our course is an attention to the human experience. As this is a composition class, the curriculum is scaffolded to link the action of writing as a social enterprise that constitutes an integral part of what we do as people. Moreover, we'll explore varied aspects that contribute to the human experience. This will include things such as culture, language, politics, and relevantly our relationship with science and technology. We'll consider how the work of writing, and more broadly speaking, composition, impel these things forward. Our adventure awaits us. So, the text, guys, your bank account is going to be happy. This is a free resource that I'm including here, and more than anything, it's a guide of sorts for common hiccups that you might encounter throughout this journey of 1A. So the link is here. It's just a link. You don't have to pay. And also you find it in our Canvas page. If you go back to our page here. Okay, it's the second thing here. Text resource. Here's the link. You can just go ahead and copy and paste it in. And bingo, you got it. We got it's called Open Educational Resource. It's completely free. These are, like I said, common hiccups that we encounter across our journey of 1A. Things like grammar things, the writing process, organizing, things like success skills, like organization, things like time management. That's a big one. That's a big monster of adulting. In fact, why don't we click it? Where to go? Hey, do you guys know this trick? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, like, if there anytime you want to find something on a web page, if you push Control F, or for Mac, it's actually Command F, and then the magnifying glass comes up. You can type it. Oh, let's go ahead and type that in and look at time. Boom, there we go. Time management. This is the link we were looking for. So it's a cool trick. For Windows, it's Control F, and for Mac, it is Command F. Okay, so check this out. So existential, the meaning of life, deadlines. So you can check this out. If ever you're feeling like, man, I could really use some guidance right now of XYZ thing, common things that come up throughout the 1A journey, this is there for your help. So yeah, it's free. The rest of the readings, actually, I'm going to upload them as PDFs, so you don't have to worry about anything. You always have access to them. If you have a tablet, sweet. Just as long as you have some sort of application to access the PDFs, the readings, and if you can annotate them, then that works best. Perhaps an Apple Pencil or some sort of stylus. Also, I mean, the best way really is printing it and using highlighters and pens. Something about the physicality of annotating really helps to internalize and become active readers and actively engage with the material. All right, so everything's gonna be through Canvas, so don't trip, potato chip. Materials, okay, highlighters goes back to what we were talking about, to be able to be an active reader. It's someone who annotates, yeah. And speaking of annotation, you can check that out in our in that web page we were at too. Obviously, it's an online class, so you need online access. And Canvas, this is all going to be on Canvas. If you're having trouble with Canvas, you can contact our IT services, and I'm going to show you where that phone number is later on here in the syllabus. Okay, our online space. So, in the online spaces, it's easy to forget that there's actual people that you're talking to. They're not just disembodied avatars or screen names. No, it's an actual person. So, with that being said, I'm expecting that you treat one another with respect, okay? It's okay to disagree with the ideas of a person, but don't attack the person, don't be derogative, and no racial slurs, no hate speech will be accepted. It's my prerogative, so yeah, bear that in mind. Tattoo it on your mind, remember the human. This is an actual person, okay? And that goes with from student to student to teacher too. Okay. Class components, obviously there's readings. It's an English composition class, just like you have a responsibility at your job at Subway of sandwich prepping or mopping or whatever is the case. Then in this class, your responsibility is obviously doing the reading, doing the work, staying on top of things. And here's a big thing that I recommend that you get what I like to call a mission control. What's a mission control? Somewhere where you can write the deadline so that you can be anticipating them. Whether that's an agenda or a wall calendar such as I have, or actually, believe it or not, on Canvas, I don't know if you knew this, but there's this cool trick where you can look at, there's a calendar provided for you here. Here we go, view calendar. You click it there and you could see your deadlines, yeah? So obviously, since we have module 1 this week, boom, look at that, 23, there's your things that are due already on the calendar. But yeah, so have some sort of mission control. If that's an app on your phone that where you can have a calendar and write your deadlines and things like that, sweet, then that's your mission control. You need to have a mission control. If not, believe me, when I was a college student, it was hard when I didn't have a mission control. I was like, I know stuff is due, but I'm not sure what or when. So you need a mission control. Literally write down the deadlines on a wall calendar or an agenda or an app in your phone. It helps a ton so that you can be intentionally anticipating and intentionally put energies into the closest deadlines. Okay, it's all not random. It's intentional. Just write down your deadlines. That's my recommendation. Okay, so okay, so every week we have a module. I don't know if you knew this, but our semester is 18 weeks. So every module number corresponds to the week number in our semester. So because this is week 1, then we are in module 1, right? And you're responsible for module 1. Typically the deadlines for all the work, well, first of all, what's a module? A module is just it's a chain of assignments or tasks for the week, right? So modules will include everything from assignment links to worksheets that you need, to discussion boards, all sorts of things. The videos, here's the thing. Every module, I'm going to put accompanying videos to go with them. So yeah. So always watch the videos first and then go along with the module too, okay? Okay, here's the thing. You cannot make up a whole module. Like, I get it. Life happens. Life gets hard. But you can't make up a whole module. You can't be like, Mr. Godoy, last week was really tough for me. I couldn't do the whole module. Can I make it up? The answer is no. But we do have a late homework pass and a late paper pass. So when we say homework, that's everything like worksheets or handouts or or a current event, things like that, okay? What does not constitute something that you can use for late homework pass is a discussion board. You can't, if you miss a discussion board, then you missed it, because it happens in real time. When the deadline closes, then that means that the bilateral conversation has closed. Therefore, it would be disingenuous because like you're not participating in the discussion board because it's over already. So late homework pass will not count for the discussion board, nor will it count for the peer review workshops. What's a peer review workshop? So we're gonna have 4 essays this semester. We're gonna have an opportunity for us to look at one another's drafts. So each of you will look at 3, okay? And you need to submit your own draft in order to receive the 3 drafts that the Canvas system is going to give you, okay? No, you can't use your late homework pass on that. So yeah, those are the 2 things you can't use it on. You can't use a late homework pass on discussion board and peer review workshop. And for the late homework pass, you can turn it up to 1 day late after its deadline, okay? And then with a late paper pass, with a late essay, that includes everything except the last one. So the first 3 essays you can use it on. You can turn that up to 2 days after the deadline, okay? Okay, so discussion boards. When we have discussion boards, typically you need to write at least a minimum of a hearty paragraph, at least for meaty sentences, yeah? In addition to that, you have to respond to at least 1 classmate's post. You're like, respond? What do you mean? What does that mean? Does it mean just saying, yeah, that's cool, or cool story, bro? No, because that shuts it down. What you want to do is impel the conversation forward, okay? Just like they do in improv comedy, when an actor throws out an idea, the other actor takes that and pushes it forward, okay? Keeps it going. So you might be something like, hey, Vanessa, I too resonated with this point from the reading. I had not considered that this, that, and the third. Hey, have you also thought about X, Y, Z? Boom, see? You're impelling the conversation forward. That's what you do. Okay. Next one is a type of assignment that we have. We're going to have 4 of these. They're current event write-ups. What's a current event write-up? Easy. Choose a current article. It could be about anything that you're interested in. If you're into the Dodgers, then you can absolutely find an article that has to do with maybe all the home runs that a star player is hitting or something like that. If you're into health field, maybe you're a burgeoning nurse, then you find a current current article about something that has to do with health. Let's say you're into video games. Hey, the PS5's coming out. Find a current article about that. Or maybe it's about you're into technology. Maybe an article about the top of the line cool, like a new Sony it's called WH-1000XM4. They're the industry leading noise canceling headphones. So it's like you find an article on that. Sweet, a news article on that. Something that has to do with society. Or if you're into economy, like whatever, find a current article about something that you care about. Maybe you're into music, yeah? Maybe, there's like some article that has to do with like a band, like a new album or something like that. Okay, so number 1, choose a current article, yeah, on anything that you care about. So, first of all, you don't have to compulsorily answer all of this, okay? These are just guiding questions to help your thinking, to help your writing of these current event write-ups. You need to remember, too, that the article needs to be credible. So nothing from National Enquirer that is talking about some celebrity giving birth to twin werewolves or something like that. Something off the wall like that. No. Okay, so in the write-up, you're going to say these things like, what's the story about? What's happening? Why does it matter? Who's affected? When we say, how does a story do its rhetorical work, is because all writers write with a purpose in mind. There's something that they want to achieve. Like, for example, in Los Angeles Times, if there's an opinion piece that is telling you, hey, ditch that fossil fuel vehicle, and instead get a Tesla and get an electric vehicle. So if the goal of the writer is to persuade you to get an electric vehicle, then the rhetorical work is, how does the writer achieve that aim, achieve that goal, right? So maybe they're using statistics that are showing you just how much money you'd save down the line by having an electric vehicle. Maybe in the article they're using very intentional buzzwords that are eliciting deliberate emotional responses, okay? That's what we mean by it's rhetorical work, because rhetoric is the art of persuasion in speech or text. So how is it doing its rhetorical work? How is it achieving its objective, okay? What are the words that are being used? Are there statistics being used? And I don't know if you guys recall from high school, there was logos, ethos, pathos. So logos, I like to think of, because it reminds me of the word logic. So it's an appeal to logic. And ethos is an appeal to, so when we say logos, like an appeal to logic could be maybe using numbers or statistics or something very cerebral like that. And then ethos, I think of an appeal to ethics, a sense of what is right and wrong. Like for example, maybe there's a commercial that is telling you, hey, use the car seat on your baby. Like if they're making you feel like, it's the right thing to do, like if that's the type of move, then that's ethos. Ethos also establishes the credibility of the speaker. So how do they establish credibility and authority? Okay, let me give you a good example. In Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, he's introduced as a something like a moral leader or something like that. So they establish his credibility. Yeah. So I said ethos, I said pathos, logos. I said logos, pathos. Okay, so pathos is an emotional appeal. So all those things, and you can check that out too, more on our, I believe it's in our the text, that website too. But anyways, with all that being said, when we say how does it do its rhetorical work, is how is the author moving to achieve their objective? Like I said, are they using statistics? Are they using intentional buzzwords that elicit deliberate emotional responses? Like, what are they doing? How are they doing it? Like for example, if you have an article about that is about an awesome baseball player, then maybe the writer, to demonstrate how awesome this trade was that I don't know that your team got, maybe they're giving you the awesome batting averages and things like that, like to demonstrate that they're an awesome player. So in that case, it would be to demonstrate they're an awesome player, and then the rhetorical work is how they're doing that. Okay. Consider the genre, consider what traits identify as such, and okay, aside from just reporting, aside from saying here's what happens in the story, here's how the writer proceeds to deliver the story, you also want to connect with it, you also want to engage with it. Do you care? Why or why not? Obviously, listen, choose a story that you care about, choose about something that you think, oh, that's cool, that's rad, something that you're into. Don't choose a story about the decreasing value of gold lingots if you don't care about the value of gold. If that's boring, if that's snooze alert, then don't choose that story. Choose something that you're really into. That's the whole point. Because actually the whole point of this, we're looking into all these things because it's actually going to help with a research paper down the line, which is going to help you, which is going to allow you to choose your own topics. So it's like, if you're looking at this, doing things that you like, then you're seeing all these sorts of things throughout the term. So choose a story that you care about. Does it affect you? How does it make you feel? Does it have a global implication? So these are going to be at least 2 double-spaced pages. We're going to have 4. These are the dates: 2 in September, 2 in October, and we have this on our calendar here on our syllabus, and also I'm weaving them into the modules. So have no fear. Also, I'm going to have student samples of these current events so that you can see what iterations of this assignment could look like. Okay, so that's current event. Essays, we have 4 of them. 4 months, 4 essays. When you turn in your essay, it's going to automatically filter through turnitin.com. No, you don't need to make an account on turnitin.com. I'm just letting you know, when you turn it in on Canvas, it will automatically pass through that filter. So I'm letting you know now, it is not worth taking, verbatim, taking from someone else. That's plagiarism. It's not worth it. You'll be flagged. I won't accept it. It won't be nice. Okay. It's never worth it. Okay. Check this out. We have a chat room. Sweet. We have a chat room in our Canvas. A lot of times our classmates are our own best resource. So reach out to them in the chat room before reaching out to me, or before reaching out to our pal, which is our embedded tutor. Hey, guess what, guys? We have an embedded tutor. I'll talk about more about her in a bit. So we have a chat room, participation and attendance, do the work, log on, do the modules, be engaged. Here's the IT info I was mentioning. Here's their phone number. This is sweet. IT is sweet because let's say you're having trouble with your computer, you're having trouble with Canvas. Don't hesitate to call them. Here's their website too. Assignment submissions, when you submit it on Canvas, please submit it as .doc, or as .docx, or as .pdf. If you have Google Docs, please convert it into one of those 3 formats, doc, docx, or PDF. The reason being is because a GDoc format gets hairy in the sense that because Google Docs wants you to allow permission to the recipient, it can get tough for me to open it. So please just these. Late work, we talked about that. Excuse me. So 1 late homework pass, that's one, you can turn it up to 1 day late after its deadline. The late essay, which is the late paper pass, you can turn it up to 2 days late. Here's what you need to know. If you use your late pass, like let's say you want to do a late homework pass, simply email me, let me know beforehand. Say, hey, Mr. Godoy, I'm going to use my late homework pass on current event number 1. The reason, I don't know, you don't have to tell me the reason so much, but just let me know you're using it. Then 1 day later, so let's pretend that tonight by 11:59 p.m. there had been a deadline for current event 1. So then that means you would have until tomorrow, Monday by 11:59 p.m. to get that into me as an email attachment. So simply email me it as an attachment. You will not get any points docked. Simple as that. Same thing goes with the essay. If there was an essay due today and maybe, I don't know, your boss is giving you more hours at work, you simply can't get it in, that's when these come in. Again, you're going to email me and say, hey, Mr. Godoy, I'm using my late homework pass for essay number 2. So that means if it was due today by 11:59 p.m., then you would have until Tuesday by 11:59 p.m. 11:59 p.m. is because that's when the day officially ends, right? Okay. There's no point deduction if you use this. Here's a tip. Don't use up your late homework pass and late essay pass right off the bat. You want to save that for when you actually need it. It's kind of like having dollar bills in your wallet. Don't just spend them on everything. There will come a time where you really need the cash. Okay. Beyond that, I won't accept light work. So revisions. Okay. Writing is recursive. It's ongoing. It's dynamic. So with that being said, you can revise one of your essays. That's one of the first 3, not the last essay. You can't revise the last essay because that is due at the end of our semester. After that, our semester is over, our class is over. There's no way to turn it in late. Okay? So, sorry, there's no way to revise because it's over. Which I forgot to mention. For the late paper pass, again, you can't use it on the last essay because that's due at our last day, which is December 18. We're in here for 4 months. I mean, not we're in here. We're moving together as a caravan until December. I know it's kind of a while, but we take it in baby steps. That's how we do it. Okay. So yeah, let's say I got a B plus on SA2. I want to revise it. I want to work with tutors at the Writing Center. I want to work with my pal. Then I revise it. Simply email me, say, hey, Mr. Godoy, I'm actually going to revise this paper. I'll be like, cool, thanks for letting me know. Then you have until at least 4 days later, after you've received it scored by 11:59 p.m., to get me in the revised, to get the revised essay in to me. Again, email me it as an attachment, okay? Plagiarism, we already talked about it. It's not worth it. We have an automatic Turnitin filter. It's not worth it. Just do your own work. It's always better for all of us. Writing Center, they're there to help. Our pal is there to help, and this is what I talk about it. So Brianna, if you're seeing this is you now. So a pal, guys, is an embedded tutor. I know that math classes have it and English classes have it. You see, here in California, we had a bill that passed, AB 705, which had the intention of having you as community college students to, not get stuck in these non-transferable classes, like they call them like remedial classes, like so they want to make it, they want to help you out so you can take these transferable classes. Okay, so as part of that, you'd be like, oh man, what if how are we gonna do this? So we have embedded tutors, and it's the coolest thing. So for 1A, for some math classes too, this is gonna be my first time having an online class with an embedded tutor. So Brianna, thank you. So her name's Brianna Dedman, and she's there to help. And this is gonna be through a designated space on Canvas where you'll be able to work with her, and I'll show you where that is when we look at our Canvas page in a moment. This is she's starting. She's gonna hit the ground running because she's starting this week, which is our first week. These are her tutoring hours: 10 in the morning to 11 on Mondays, 11 in the morning to 12 p.m. on Wednesdays, and group sessions 4 to 5:50 p.m. on Tuesdays. So check this out. You have the help, so use the help. Let's say you're having trouble with, some grammar, or maybe just organizing your ideas for your paper. Like you're like, man, I kind of know the topic, but I'm not sure. I don't even know how to start. Or like maybe you're like, I'm having trouble with my conclusion or something, or just something that we talked about in the module, like it's a little bit fuzzy. Reach out to Brianna. She's there to help, and actually she's gonna introduce. I'm gonna include the video where she introduces herself, and also she's going to talk about more about the logistics of how this is gonna work. So Brianna, I see you, and thank you for your work already beforehand. Okay, student counseling. Listen, sometimes we get overwhelmed. It's part of being human. Feel free to reach out to the counseling department. This is the email. That's the phone number. DSPS. If you need an accommodation, reach out to them sooner than late. More soon than later. Okay, sooner than later. That's the phrase. It's because I also speak Spanish, so it's like sometimes I gotta like my brain's like divided. It's like, what's the phrase? Sooner than later. Okay, here's the phone number, here's their email. Get that in. If you need accommodations, let me know. And that's it. Okay, we're almost there, guys. This is for those of you who like numbers and statistics and a little bit of how the points will work, or what the points will be. So I mentioned we're going to have peer review workshops for each essay. We have 4 essays. Each peer review workshop is you get a total of 20 points. Okay, you get this is how the breakdown is of those 20 points. If you turn in your draft in on time by the deadline, which typically is going to be Mondays by 11:59 p.m. I believe so. Mondays or Tuesdays. Okay, that's 5 points, just getting that in. And then when you get your draft in on time, then immediately after the deadline, the Canvas system will automatically assign you with three drafts to look at. Okay. You're gonna offer feedback for your classmates on their drafts. Everything I'm gonna show you how to use the tools that Canvas allots us. Okay, you're gonna be able to mark up the drafts. You're gonna be able to write marginal notes. You're gonna be able to leave audio feedback if you want. You're gonna be able to leave video feedback if you want. There's a lot of cool things that we can do with Canvas, and I'll show you. Okay. Okay, so if you do that, that's 15 points, right? So it's like 5 points for getting the draft in on time, and 5 points for each of the 3 classmates that you leave feedback for. 5, 5, 5, 5, 20. And there's 4 of them. 20 times 4, 80. Okay, 80 points total. That's going to be the points for the modules. The modules are the meat and potatoes of our class. They're going to be varied. Though anticlimactic, they're varied. Okay. Reading quiz. So each reading quiz essentially is going to be about the reading comprehension. If you did the reading, you'll do well on the quiz. It's like, did you read it? Usually these will be 5 points. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Current events that I talked about. Each is 25 points. We have 4 of those. Total of 100 points. Here's your 4 papers. And here's their points. The dog is happy. It's like, hurrah! We have concluded our tour of the nuts and bolts of our syllabus. Hurrah! Okay. Before we conclude our syllabus here, I want you to understand the organizational structure of our calendar. Okay. Our larger theme is the human experience. I like to think of these sections, these modules, as thematic units. Okay, so these thematic units are funneling into this larger conversation of the human experience. So this is going to be our topics and such. Yeah. Okay, so look, week of 8/17. That's today officially. Module 1, week 1, to do. Post your icebreaker response. I'll talk about that in a moment. And complete the module. So 18 weeks in the semester. Each module number corresponds to the week. You don't have to worry about like knowing like, oh, what module are we on? This, you can look at the dates here too. Okay. So here it tells you like what you need to do. At the top, you'll see like if I'm going to assign something, then we'll have that note. Also, if something is due, it's in bold. There's that. There's going to be that reminder. Okay. It's as easy as that. It's that's it. Just tells you what's due, like what's to do. Easy, right? Okay, that is our syllabus. Really quick, let's look at our Canvas page. Let's go into student view. Here's how you're going to see it. Now, because I'm not going to I'm going to publish each module typically every Sunday. So I'm going to publish it one at a time. So now that it's module 1, I'm publishing module 1. Next Sunday, I publish module 2. The following Sunday, module 3, so on and so forth. So that you will not get overwhelmed with seeing all of the modules at once, because nobody wants to feel overwhelmed. So we're going to do it bit by bit by bit by bit, okay? And what's cool about this, so you see this, here's your little to-do list. Here's the things for our module this week. So we talked about the syllabus, we talked about the this free open educational resource. Check this out. So the Language Success Center. Okay, so we said how we have a it used to be physical stamps when we would meet in person, but they're called like verifications now. But anyways, watch this video. This is a video of the director of the Success Center speaking about it and how that works. And so check it out. Check out the video. There are deadlines for the three verifications, and they're actually here in the calendar, and I'm going to integrate them into our modules, so don't fret about that. As you'll see, the first one is going to be due Friday, September 11. it's my understanding that the Success Center closes at 5:30, so that's why I have that there. And then obviously I'm going to have an assignment, an assignment link for you to upload the picture of your verification. So to upload your verification, so you can get points for doing it. Yes, it is quantified into the class as well. All right, so there's that. Here's the link for the Success Center, the website link. Okay. Next thing that you see is this. It says team building activity. So listen, this year's been rough. It's been rough for all of us, to be honest. So here's a space that, okay, it's not for points. It's a potluck. I like to call it a potluck, where you can share cool pictures, funny memes, or vines, or GIFs. It's a place to share. It's a potluck, okay, to keep our spirits up. So if you come across maybe like a cool video or something that you want to share, or a cool like music video or something you want to share, like, you know, within reason, like no nudity or something like really crass or anything like that. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's see what I want to see. It looks like I had already posted this. I want to see if I can delete this so I can show you how to do it. Actually, it's not letting me delete it. That's funny. Okay, it says go to topic. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure how to delete it, so I'll just upload another picture. Why not? I had actually done this on my previous video take when I was having audio trouble. But let me show you how to do it. Let's say so you just go to reply. This is how you do it. To start, let's say you want to share here, I'll show you how to do two things. Number one, let's start with sharing a picture. First of all, you need to have the picture, okay? Maybe I'll share a picture of, hey, my favorite animal is panda. So I'll put giant panda. Hopefully I see like a cute one. Oh, this one, Chan is smiling. So let's say I want to post Chan. So go to the pic. Oh, why is it not letting me? Oh, there we go. So go to the picture, and this is what I recommend. Usually usually it works to just drag it out. Here's the thing though. You need to make sure that this format is JPG, okay? Sometimes like you'll like drag it out and it'll be like some other weird format that really wouldn't work on the canvas. But if you're having trouble with that, here's a little trick you can do. You can either save the image, obviously on your computer, or if you open it in a new tab, it opens up the new tab with just the image itself, and that's when typically you'll get the JPEG, okay? So you grab the image, and there we go. We have Chan. So let's say I wanted to share Chan to our team building activity, to our potluck here. So all I did, guys, was go to reply, and if I want to share the picture here, yeah, where it says embed image, I believe it's here. Yeah, okay, it is. Okay, go here where it says embed image. We go to Canvas. I think this is the easiest way. So Canvas gives us a folder where we can upload pictures. It's like our own folder. So let's say my files, let's say I'm going to upload it in there because that's my folder. Upload. And you have to know where it is. Let's go to Chan, open it. And it's easy. And here you can choose the dimensions. But anyways, I like to just leave it. Then I go to update. Boom, there it is. And here's what I said about why I like to just leave the dimensions, because either way you can just grab them and make the picture bigger, like manually like this. I think that's easier than knowing the specific, you know, dimensions of like resizing. Like, I think it makes more sense to just drag it. There we go. So yeah, there's a panda. So far I've posted this. This is called a British short hair cat. There we go. Test student did it, and I did this cat. So if you guys want to add to this, like a cool picture, a cute picture, or something like that, then that's that. I'm actually going to show you how to also upload a video. You can also do it here. The same method will apply, but I actually want to show you for when we get to our icebreaker, which is part of our module. I just want to make sure that I cover all this. Okay, team builder activity, sweet. Surprise, surprise, we are at our module. So just click it, module 1, welcome, grammar lesson. So click it. So usually, actually, I'm always going to have videos that will accompany the module. That'll be everything from logistical things that you need to know to lessons to anything. Just things to equip you to be successful with the module. So watch them first, okay? And once you do that, as you can see, we have a grammar lesson this week. So this is the lesson on this is the grammar lesson for this week. Yeah, so yeah, you're gonna watch that. And actually, I'm gonna put I'm gonna put the order, fix the order because. Sorry, no, I won't. So, anyways, because I was gonna put the grammar lesson thing up here. Yeah, why not? I will. Actually makes sense. I'll put the grammar lesson here. So you'll see that there. So here where it says grammar lesson, these are the handouts. These are the accompanying handouts that go with the grammar lesson. Okay, so you can have this open while you're checking out the video that I posted there, that I uploaded there. Okay, icebreaker. Sorry. Yeah, so grammar lesson. Yes, because it's a little bit out of order, but I'm gonna fix that. So the grammar lesson, and then this is the discussion board that goes with the grammar lesson. And I actually explained that in the grammar lesson video. Okay, so I'm gonna explain how to do this in there. So just watch it. Make sure to watch it. Okay, next thing, icebreaker. We're just starting our journey, so let's break the ice. I told you who I told you about myself, and now you tell me about who you are. And returning, let's see, let's go to leave student view. Returning to the whole topic of netiquette and the importance of remembering the human. A good way to remember the human is by having a profile picture. Okay, so the first task is I want you to upload a picture of yourself to your Canvas profile. Okay, how do you do that? Do you see here where it says account? You'll see the little bubble. If you have not uploaded a picture, then it'll just be a gray circle. You want to click here where it says account. So you click it there. Then you want to go to profile. Once you go to profile, just click the picture and boom, put it up there. Put it in there. That's it. Easy as that. So boom, once you do that, step 1 would be complete. It's been hot, huh, guys? It's like triple digit. Okay. Icebreaker. Oh yeah. Next thing, after you upload your profile picture, tell us who you are. You know, your name, if you have a major, something interesting about yourself, something you want to share. You can type it, and or you can leave a audio introduction or a video introduction, or in your icebreaker if you want to include a picture of your pet border collie. Awesome, you can do that too. So again, the format's the same. Just go to reply. You could be like, hello, my name is blah 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 blah. Okay, and let's say you want to add a video or an audio. You see this little icon? There's this insert edit media. Click that. Okay. Sorry, no, it's not that. It's the other one that looks like the YouTube thing. Yes, it's this one. You see how they look so alike? It's this one that says record upload media. So click that. If you want to leave a video introduction, you'd be like, hey, what's good, class? My name is such and such. I'm really into playing drums or something. By the way, I play drums too. Something like that. If you want to leave a video, or if you don't want to leave a video, you just want to leave audio, you go here where it says webcam, then go to no video, and then just leave an audio. You'd be like, hey, I'm really into the Animal Crossing game or something. That's a cool game, by the way. Okay, you can do that. I'm going to show you also how to upload, say, like a YouTube video, which this is going to also apply to the team building activity, that section that we have there. So introduce yourself. Let's say you're into the Dodgers and you want to show like a home run montage or something. I don't know. So let's go to YouTube. Let's find it. Put this here for a moment. Dodgers home run. Okay, let's say, I don't know, let's see, I don't know, let's find the most recent one. Let's do sort by upload date. Okay, fine. Let's find a more recent one. Okay, sweet. Highlights. Look at that. Dodgers played the Angels. Check that out. So I don't know if you want to upload this. It's just for an example, guys. Let me. What is that, like Portlandia, right? Anyways, so I don't like ads. So pause it. But here's what you need. Go to share. Go to embed, because you want the embed code. Copy the embed code. And then insert it. So now is when you go here. Remember how I got these mixed up? Now you go to insert edit media, and now you go to embed, because you want to put the embed code, okay? Paste the embed code. Voila, there's your video. Easy, huh? Okay, so that's how you do that. Introduce yourself. It is for points. You doing the work of module 1 tells me who is active in the class, who's present, who's doing the work. Those that are not active, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to drop them unless they like reach out to me. So this is your way of ensuring your stay in the class. Let me know that you're doing the work, right? Especially for module 1, because like this is when it's starting. Okay, so there's that. Next thing, we just went over the syllabus. If you watch this video, you should be able to do this. You can also look at look at the syllabus again for reference. Okay, it's a quiz. Just do it. There's no time limit on this one. Just get it done, and it's all about what we just looked at, about the syllabus here. Okay. Grammar lesson. That's the next thing. And here is the last accompanying discussion board that goes with that grammar lesson. It's about transitions. That's it. That's it for module 1. You can always be checking your grade. Hey, let's actually talk about this. This will be the last thing. Okay, announcements. Always be checking announcements. I'm about to post the welcome announcement, so you'll be able to see that. So always be checking that. And here's what you want to do. You want to, what is it? I want to turn on. Okay, no, this is from my end. Yeah, from my end, you won't really see it, but you want to turn on notifications so that you get an email when there's a new announcement. And it is your job to be checking Canvas and making sure when there are announcements, not only for this class, but any other class that you are taking, okay? Okay, so announcements, the modules, they're there. And they're also at the home page, okay? People's just the class roster. Chat, this, I see some of you have pictures up. You're ahead of the game. The rest of you, get on it and post your picture. Okay, make sure to, this is the chat room. Go to new message alerts. You want to make sure that you are notified when someone responds. Maybe you ask something and they respond. So you need to turn on notifications. So I'm gonna put in here. I'm gonna put in, yo, what's good? Put my favorite animal, which is a panda. Oh, it's a hamster one. That's cute. Where's the hamster? Never seen that one. There's a little mouse. Oh, there's a. Let's see, what are these? Looks smaller. Oh, there we go. There's the panda. I'll put a penguin. Penguin's cute too. Yo, what's good, penguin? Okay, this one, PAL tutoring. This is where you're going to be able to connect with Brianna, our pal. And she's actually going to give you more info on how it's going to work, on the logistics of how it's going to work, like working with her and such. Like I said, this is my first time doing the PAL on online, but you know, I'm down and I'm happy. It's going to be a big help. So check out her video. I'm also going to upload the video of her introducing herself to you all. Other than that, that's it. That concludes our Canvas page. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And glad you guys are in. And see you on the interwebs.